pressure got to us pretty well. They were getting a lot of deflections and getting us to go faster than we wanted to. So I think that is what really was the key to their win.
You took also dealing with their pressure limited the amount of shot clock or time you had to run your offense also, didn't it?
The press that they had, I think, took 15 to 20 seconds off sometimes before we would get even to half court, which it was tough for us to get a good shot when we had that much limited time.
Will you talk a little bit about earlier in that second half, because you guys were getting you were stopping them defensively, which means they couldn't set up the press and it helped the offense, didn't it?
When they weren't making shots, it benefited us, and that's what, when we scored, that's what helped us. But once they started making shots, they were subbing in and out, and they could set up their press, and I think that was another key for them.
Will you talk a little bit about the frustration? You're less than a week removed from beating a nationally ranked team. You have them, and you kind of let it slip away.
We definitely let it slip away. I'd say our focus just wasn't there at the end. Our preparation for this team, I don't think was the same as Dayton was, which we can't have. We got to treat every game like a big game, so can't let that happen again.
Is that, I hate to call it a silver lining 2 minutes after you've lost, but you guys have learned a lesson here that just can't happen.
Yeah, I think that is a big lesson for us, that we are going to have ups and downs in max season. So we need to just learn from this, move on, don't get too low, when we don't get too high on the wins either. So we just got to learn from this and move on.
You don't feel like you guys were too high from that, or was that part of the reason that
I think we celebrated when we won, but once it was, we had our day off, we could kind of think about it then, but then the next day we had to forget about